Hello, I'm Blueblob0 and today we are talking about the Guild Wars 2 home instance. Yes, or actually Guild Wars 2 housing. I'm starting outside the house because I wanted to let you see the loading screen there for this house. And I'm just going to be wandering around the house, pointing out things and talking to you about why I think that hope should not be lost for player housing. I'm sure that some people, or I'd guess that some people might be hoping that the big reveal that Jenna is going to shout out about is that she's going to give us plots of land to build houses on, but I doubt this is what's going to happen. So most of you will probably have forgotten about home instances apart from maybe a character that you have farming the quartz node from the recent event. Now, other than this quartz node, the only thing that are added to home instances have been random characters from your personal story. Now, as I wander around, there will be people that I know and people that I can't even remember because I hardly met them. So, for instance, as we go into here, I think these are just, there's Professor Zingo, who if we go and look at our personal story, and right at the start, we can see that she was the person who we chose to work for us, or that was our professor. So we can see her there, or whoever you chose. And if we come down here, we can, there's just some normal researchers around, and these guys don't seem to change all that much. They just seem to, but I will see, I'll just get to it. So here we go, here's a Whispers agent, and there's some other agents in here, people that I don't even know, like, I'm not sure who this Char is, who this Brood, this Drake is, well, they does look kind of cool, and who this human is here, whose head is actually, can't see. Yeah. Okay, so why is personal story, why is player housing, why is this not, why should we not give up? Well, I think that ArenaNet has had it on their mind since the start. If you just look in story, when you look in your very first thing, you might notice a few things, and then as you click down, you might read these. I'm just going to skip. You'll start to notice, we get our first one there, an item, and here we've got another item, and as we go along, we will get more. Here we've got our Whispers order thing, a order for Whispers emblem. Here we've got human male pirate boots. Now, when I first was looking through these, and I haven't actually looked through mine, I've only looked through one of my other characters and saw one. But what I was thinking when I actually had a look through these is that actually some more effort than you think about has been put into them. Now this one, while I was looking back actually, this is the first one that I saw. Toy tank, a Char toy tank, modelled after the ones used in the battle outside Care Shadowfane. Now I can't really remember Care Shadowfane, I can't really remember what happened there, it wasn't particularly interesting, but I believe there was some tanks that we shot at undead or something there. And there's a tank there. Now you can't use that tank, let me open it again and I'll show you, you can't use it, it doesn't do anything. If we go back down to the steel tide and double click on it, there's no mini pet, it's not even a mini pet, there's not a toy tank anywhere in my personal instance. This item is just sat here doing nothing. And if we go back to the Order of Whispers and the Lion Guard one, the Order of Whispers one here, that's a unique skin. I've never seen that skin before. And then the combination of those things and the, where's the rare? That rare, those pirate boots. Now that just got me, that just made me think, they've really thought about this. This one's actually rare, and although it's human and it's level 1, it's a rare item. You can't use it, you can't salvage it, you can't do anything, or you can't sell it. It's even got a price, which is a bit weird, so it made me think that maybe it was an afterthought. You can't like drag, I know you can't like salvage it or anything like that. So it's a bit weird, but I think that because these items are in here, they're obviously thinking about things that they can add to a personal house as player housing, not just this, because this doesn't have these things in. There is nowhere apart from this that order member, this Whispers agent, yeah, who doesn't actually say anything, doesn't have any conversation. There's no way of knowing which order you're in. There's no way of me remembering my personal story and what happened in each parts and why each thing happened and what happened, where and when and what. So I believe that these story things that they've got, that maybe you haven't even noticed because it doesn't tell you anywhere that you received these items. But I've got some blueprints. Now I remember actually collecting these blueprints. These bits of the person story is up to the orders, and maybe even the orders first time you do it. Some of the best parts of the Guild Wars 2 story. But there's no way of me exactly remembering what happened. But maybe if I double click on this, either I could, or in my home player housing when they implement it, the items could be around. Maybe there could be a trophy cabinet for personal story stuff, and you can click to it and it gives you either a cutscene or maybe you can replay the mission and just learn about your story. Because while the story in this game isn't brilliant, some of it is actually still quite good, and I think that because they've implemented that system in there but doesn't actually do anything yet, I think that they've been thinking about player housing since the start, and it's just something really big for them to add in, so that's why they haven't added it in. This player instance, personal home instance, is a bit rubbish, considering as the fact that as an Asura I can go to all of the personal home instances. I believe they mainly have done that so you can get to them for map completion, but still it just doesn't really make sense. You should have a house for yourself to sit in, and although I haven't actually said anything about it, it seems that it's always going to be in their back of their minds. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments about housing or what you think about housing and how it should be, and how it should be implemented, or if you think we have any chance, and if you have any comments on these personal story items. There's only a few of them, but they're different for each race, so just have a look at your personal story if you've even done it. I mean, most people only do it to get rid of the notice here. Have a look at it, see what you think, let me know, comment below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.